It acts as a common market by which my country can trade, import and export freely, and allows me to have freedom of movement around the continent.
I don't know really. I guess for me it's sort of like, I see the EU as sort of like the holiday thing really. So for me it's all about like having the same currency when I go to different European countries, freedom to travel across different European countries.
I think it's quite helpful because of the country we live in. We get trade much more easily, and I think things here like commodities are quite cheaper for us because of the EU trading. So although we don't realise it immediately, the effects are there that the EU has helped us a lot.
I'm Irish, so in terms of study, I probably would have found it hard to come over here and study as easily as I did if the EU didn't exist. So I had no problems I obviously didn't need a visa. I can work over here if I want during my studies.
22 and yes.
I'm 21 and to be completely honest, I didn't really know there was elections. So I guess now probably yes, but before maybe not.
19 and not really, no.
I'm 21. I am planning on voting.
Because I think it's naive to think that we can't have an impact on what the European Union does. We're British, we have power of veto, and it's important that our political interests are represented at that level. And I want to have a say in who's representing me.
Just because I don't really know what the elections are for at the moment. So I suppose once I become more educated, I'll decide and make an opinion based on that.
Purely because I don't know enough about who's coming up to vote for them, so just lack of knowledge really.
I think it's important to, be actively engaged in trying to influence decisions that are being made at a European level, because they do have a real impact on everyday lives, especially on mine, on everyone's.